Good evening, everyone. How's it hanging? Yes, I am back from Europe. I'm still alive. You'll be pleased to know, most of you. And it's back to the Geoguessr for now. This is a continuation of the just about achievable task of getting a perfect score without moving on an urban world. We think it's doable, but it hasn't been done yet by anyone, to my knowledge. Most of you know how it is. The pipe dream of a perfect score could be crushed in the first round if there aren't enough clues. It's such a low chance of getting those golden rounds, 5 in a row, that are gettable in any way, shape or form. Sometimes you can use some real clever detective work to using the small amount of clues that you have got, but sometimes it's just impossible. So as usual, we're going for the perfect score, but if it's not possible, whatever. I'll just try and lay down the best score I can, and you guys can try and beat it, and that's where the fun is. So let's play, let's challenge. Please follow the instructions in the description so that you can play along in the most fun way possible without ruining the video. Okay, let's begin. Ooh, shit. Okay, first round is might be one of the rounds I spoke of where it might be impossible, but we'll give it a good go. Samurai. Oh, we must be in Japan then. Samurai. It says samurai. Must be. No, unfortunately. Well, to be honest, Japan is equally as hard as Russia, but are we in Russia? Look at that in the distance. It's just mountains. And then the cloud level is just a straight line. That's quite remarkable. But unfortunately, it's not going to help us one iota. This could be Mongolia, but it also could be Russia. Ah, Bishkek, petroleum. Could be neither of those countries, and it could be, do you know, I've been away that long, I've forgotten the bloody name of the country. Tajikistan? No, Kyrgyzstan. Oh my word, Kyrgyzstan. I thought Tajikistan was not where we'd been ever. Bishkek petroleum. Okay. Well, that's something. At least we can get a respectable score, maybe, if not a perfect one. There it is. Now, Kaka. Not the footballer, spelt differently. It might be Caccia if you were from Italy. Kaka. Is that where we are? Or does that just mean shop? You know, we'll never know. Well, we will know soon, actually. But at the moment, I have no way of knowing. Again, more words over here, which could or could not mean where we are. But what we have got in the distance is the mountains. Well, a very big range of mountains. So who knows? If we're going to get a perfect score here, that needs to be the place that we are, which I'm only 20% at best sure of. And we need to correctly identify this mountain range. So let's have a look. I think we're talking up here in the north. So let's keep a lookout then for Kaka. Really, it's a shame because it really might be a wild goose chase looking for Kaka. Look, it might be these mountains. Look, what's the other way? Are there any mountains the other way? Or could there conceivably be a lake? There are mountains, so we're not by this lake. So that sort of narrows it down a bit, if you like. I really don't think Kaka is the place, or Kacha, or however you want to decide to call it. It's irrelevant. We could be along here, couldn't we? Along the Ohio River? No, the Chew River. So I think my eyesight's getting worse as the days roll by. Having been tip-top for the bulk of my life. What about up here? I'm just looking for a place called Kaka, and it's not going to happen. That's the problem we've got here. So I'm going to have to pick a place, I think. I think that's the reality. Which is a shame. It is a real shame. Okay, how about down here somewhere? Kumdobo. Guess I'm just going to have to go there. Unless there's any way. Unless. Kochkor. Wait a minute. Let's just have a look at these signs round here. Hang on one goddamn minute. Now, is that the place that we're at? Is it? I wonder. Samurai. There's so many things that could allude to the place, isn't there? This is the problem. I'm trying to look for words in common. That. No words are in common at the moment. That could mean hotel. I don't think it's worth doing, so I'm going to make my guess, and I'm going to say we're in Kochor. Okay, there's actual stuff here. Petrol station. Let's go by the petrol station, shall we? Here we go. Ah, there we go. Okay. Well, 134 miles. It's a bog standard Kyrgyzstani guess. Perfect score, dreams shattered. Karakol is where we were. In the middle of quite a big town, to be fair. Probably should have thought along those lines a bit more. There are the mountains. Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it, now you look at it. Mountains were quite far away. But that's it. That's the nature of the game. Let's carry on. Lots of you might be beating me, of course, as well. As we move on into this very different landscape. It's an Arabic one. You can hear faintly in the distance. Planète Cafe. Kind of sounds French, doesn't it? In which case it could be Tunisia. That is most definitely an option. Just trying to confirm that with another clue. Ah, Tunisia flag, I believe. Good. So, it's Tunisia, let's presume. Now, the Tunisia flag is similar to the Turkish flag. I hear some of you mumbling. But Turkey isn't Arabic. Funnily enough, it's not Arabic. Quite a few Muslim countries aren't Arabic. So, we've got to start looking now for possible clues. Or just very vague hints as to which city this might be in Tunisia. And I think I've almost given up already because, do you know what? Just like Kyrgyzstan, it's not the biggest country. I'm not going to be too far away. I think you're usually on the coast. The sea seems to be in that direction. I don't know why. So I'm going to take a punt. I'm feeling quite lucky here. And I think I'm actually... It's going to sound really stupid if I go for Tunis, isn't it? Because that's the obvious one. You can't really claim to be lucky if you get it right in Tunis. But I think I am. I think it is Tunis, genuinely. So, yeah, let's go for it, and let's go up here somewhere, and let's go there. Oh, it's Bizerte. Okay, well, that's pretty good, actually, because a lot of the time you get some of these places. Sfax, Monastir, Susay. So that, actually, is rather good, because many of you will have gone for other places, but many of you also will have gone for Tunis and will be roughly level pegging with me. A lot of you, I would have thought. Let's move on and try and change that in a good way. Oh, it's more Russian. It's more Cyrillic, rather. That, I recognise him. I think I had a chat with him the other night in the Wetherspoons down the road. No, I recognise him as a Tsar. A Tsar. That's it, a Tsar. Isn't that like Nicholas the... I don't know, second? Tsar Nicholas the second? Doesn't really matter, does it? Because I don't really know what it's advertising. We've got to figure out here where we think we are within Russia, unfortunately. Let's take a look around. Again, we have the disfortune. Disfortune, is that a word? Lots of words are popping up and leaving my brain regularly. We have the ill fortune, huh? Of not being able to read a damn thing that's written down, as per usual in Russia. So we've got to try and use our noggin in other ways, and just, I guess, go with your heart, not your noggin. Go with your heart. Your noggin is your head, by the way. For those people out who live outside of the West Midlands, in England, right. I'm gonna go for Russia. But I ain't going to play it safe and go over these necks of the woods. I'm going to be a right knob. And I'm going to go for Novosibirsk, which is so far away from St. Petersburg and Moscow that I'll basically get about 400 points if I'm right. If I'm wrong, rather. But if I'm right, you're going to know about it. Oh, hey, okay. Okay, well, it was bang in the middle. Bang in the middle. Equidistant from Novosibirsk and Moscow. So really, I can't complain in any way, shape or form. 1847. Lots of you will have gone over here and probably got a decent score. Some of you may have even been really clever and gone for Perm or Ufa or maybe even Yekaterinburg. Let me know if you did. Or Chelyabinsk, that's another major city around there. Let me know if you're in that region. I'd like to know. Moving on. 4 out of 5. GTA Company Inc. Surely that's not advertising Grand Theft Auto in this lovely town. I'm sure the elders, the village elders, would have something to say about that. Village elders. St. Anthony's Feast. Irish flags. Prince Street. Lavanderia. I'm sure. Thatcher and Prince Street. I'm sure this is Boston. Isn't it? It's gotta be, ain't it? I mean, I don't know. I'm just... What am I judging that on? We've got like a green... Oh no, it's not green. It's a fucking... Sorry, it's an Italian flag. Is it not? Italian flag, St. Anthony's Feast. I'm a little confused. I won't lie. But anyway, it's an Italian district. And there are the green, white and red moustaches to back that up. So, Gaetano Iovani Square. Toe Zone. Secrets. It's definitely an old city, this. I mean, we can't be in Manhattan, can we? I know there's Little Italy. Proud sponsor of St. Anthony's Feast. I just don't think this could be Manhattan. I just think it's too built up for this. But I don't know. Is there an Italian district in Boston? Surely there is. Because I think this looks like Boston. But what the hell do I know? Let's get into Boston and see if there's an Italian district. Yeah, just zoom into North Korea, mate. I'm sure you'll find American cities there. Boston, where is it? I am all over the shop. Here we go. Is there a little Italian district? Wait a minute. Oh my God. Regina Pizza. Look at that. Because I saw it a minute ago. There, look. Look at that. That better be the same one. Thatcher Street. I don't believe it. Thatcher Street. Well, we found it already. That is unbelievable. I thought this was too mellow to be Manhattan. Right, where's the junction then? There's Thatcher. Oh, we're up here. Prince. Yeah, I can go for that. 1.8 meters. Good grief. Well, that went well. Last one. We're eking up the score. If we can end on a good one, we can end good. Laboratorio Bioclinico. Interesting. Avenida Norte. Ah, man. This does seem familiar. Laboratorio Bioclinico. Physiotherapy. seem to remember seeing a bioclinico on a round many moons ago and thinking, well, that doesn't really look like a bioclinic. And it might have been this one. I don't know, it might have been another one. It's very hard to remember when you've played thousands of rounds. Anyway, I haven't got a clue where we are. I think we're in South America. Which country, though? Any clues as to which country? Ofera something dia? Offer of the day, perhaps? Can't really read it, and it's not all that relevant. I think this is going to have to be another one where I just go for my heart. Isn't that right, Esmeralda? Even if they have blurred you out. You never did fit in, did you? Okay, then, what's left? Well, what am I thinking? Where's the sun? Sun is there. It's in a god-awful position in terms of working out where we are. I'm sure it's in a good position in other ways. I'm thinking. What's the Google car saying? Don't know, but Esmeralda seems to have snuck her way back into our lives, like the sneaky gypsy she is.
What have you done with her, gypsy lady?
Ah, there are roof racks here. There's a roof rack. I'm thinking Guatemala. I was starting to think Costa Rica, Guatemala. Now I'm thinking Guatemala, but how close can we get? Here we go. Now. I wonder if we can get the right town. Is there any way we can get the right town? What does this say? Don't think... Well, I can't read it, to be honest. No. All I can do is look at this huge mountain to the south. And then to the north. Well, all around us. Medium-sized mountains. But that almost looks volcanic in nature. So I'm looking for a big mountain. A big lump. How about that? No, that's not a standalone mountain. And the nearest town is too far away. I'm going to keep looking for this. I'm going to see if I can get this. Here we go. Volcan de Agua. That'll do. So I'm going here. San Pedro, Las Huertes. And can we find... Can you imagine? I mean, there's a chance in my head that this is right. Can we find that clinic? Whatever is it? Bioclinic. Sounds a lot more sinister than it probably is. Okay, I'm just going to go here, guys, because we're probably not here. So, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. This is a bigger place. Let's go up here. Bioclinic, come on. Give me the bioclinic. Where's the church? There's the church. We're just to the north of the church. Can't see it on the map. Okay, I'm just going to go up here. Here goes nothing. Oh my word. My goodness me, that is insane. My goodness me. So we were actually down here. Can we see the bioclinic? Not really. So that's good in a way, because I never would have found that. But my goodness, could I have looked at... Yeah, of course I could have looked at the street names. You plonker. Well, okay, it doesn't really matter because the perfect score was over from the word go. And I did get 4998 points, so that is a pretty good haul. Let's view the summary. That is a good score. 20928. It's not a bad score. Actually, it's not great, but it's not a bad one. I was getting confused with no moving, scrolling, or zooming, I think. It's not a bad one. Let me know if you beat it. The Russian round let me down, but actually, got to thank our lucky dumplings there, because it could have been a lot worse, clearly. I mean, look at the size of the place. Right, guys, hope you enjoyed that game. Feel free to give me your account of how you did, and also give me more ideas. Give me feedback. Give me what you want to see. Check out the community post to see exactly what is on the horizon. And until then, take it easy. Ta-da.